Right, so the United States has had 45 presidents in its 240 years, each with their own redeeming qualities and overwhelming controversies. A question often brought up around Thanksgiving tables across the country is who was the most popular president of all time. There have been numerous polls across the year as to who holds the most coveted spot at the top of the list, and honestly, it depends where you are and when you ask the question. In general, though, two presidents rise above the others and duke it out for first and second place: George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. After those two, the rankings become tricky. Many move in and out depending on the list. Some consistent names include FDR, Reagan, Jefferson, Eisenhower, JFK, Truman, and Teddy Roosevelt. For those of you who want a more ordered answer, we have reviewed over 20 polls from the last 20 years and have compiled a list averaging the top 5 favorites from the public, journalists, and historians combined. At number 5 sits the 34th President, General Dwight D Eisenhower, a Republican president famous for exposing the military-industrial complex and predicting its expansion. The 4th most popular president is the 40th, Mr. Ronald Reagan, another Republican whose presidency inspired many of the modern-day conservative ideals. Number 3 is the 32nd president, Mr. Franklin D. Roosevelt, a Democratic president most well remembered for leading the country through the beginning of World War II. The second most popular president is the first president, General George Washington. He is the only president to not belong to a political party, though he seemed to favor Federalist ideals much of the time. He is most well known as one of the great founders of the country and crucial to the country's success in the Revolutionary War. Finally, the most popular president of all time is the 16th, Mr. Abraham Lincoln, the first president of the Republican Party. Lincoln, of course, was the president during the country's darkest time, leading the people through the Civil War and keeping the states united together. Arguably, though, he is most famous for being assassinated by John Wilkes Booth.